My name is Takuya. I am ready to commit suicide in front of my father's grave. Because I know, after tonight I will die. Are ya family descendants? Not sure from which generation. We have a strange black tattoo on our chest, lasting for 10 years. The host will continue to become weaker until the blood and energy dry up, dying in extreme pain, without exception. Takuya knelt in front of his father's grave and murmured softly, "Until tomorrow, it will be exactly 10 years since the black tattoo on me. Instead of ending up in that miserable state before I die, I'd rather put an end to it myself. Dad, it seems that I, like you, have not been able to overcome fate." Damn it, at least our ancestors had held their wives in their arms. But I haven't even touched a woman yet. Chloe, I want to sleep with you before I die. Suddenly, there was a loud bang, and my father's grave exploded. The tombstone flew directly to my crotch. Holy crap. What's going on? I only saw the smoke dispersing. I only saw a mature girl wearing black pantyhose lying on the ground with lightning all over her body. This shouldn't be a cultivator, right? Lily, you can't run away. A deafening sound came from outside. The black pantyhose mature girl instantly hid behind the tombstone. Under the full moon, a man riding the sword circled in the air. If you've been hit by the enchantment drug and don't want to explode and die from the drug's effect, you better show yourself obediently. I will take good care of you. At this moment, the woman is filled with sexual desire. She seems to be suppressing something. After shouting for a long time, the man thought she wasn't in the vicinity. With a swoosh, he turned into a stream of light and flew towards the distance. The woman watched the man's figure flying away and burst into laughter. Suddenly, there was a loud noise. She said, "The sin of a man! I'm done, I've been discovered." Just when I thought she was going to silence me, she actually pushed me down. She pounced on top of me. "Don't be scared, little brother, let the mature girl teach you." As she casually reached down. Just as I was having improper thoughts, a furious voice rang out. "Idiot!" A slap left me black and blue. I was hit so hard that I couldn't tell which way was which. At this point, she grabbed my hand and guided it towards her ample chest. I saw that the situation was not right. I quickly shouted, "Stop! Stop!" Unsurprisingly, she gave me a big slap again. At that moment, I felt like I would rather be dead. "Oh, father, just kill me." Unexpectedly, the black pantyhose mature girl tackled me directly. She kissed me, and after 10 seconds, I was lying on the ground alone. I seemed to have figured something out. "Don't stop, the mature girl, it turns out it was just a dream." After I woke up, I saw that the black tattoo on my chest had disappeared. What's going on? How did the black tattoo on my chest disappear? I watched as the girl I secretly admired was about to be insulted by a robber. How should I choose? At this moment, Takuya woke up from his dream. He found that the black tattoo that had been bothering him for years was gone. I was still dreaming and slept with a mature girl in black pantyhose, which made me happy. As I approached the village, I heard a noisy commotion coming from the village. I stood on a cliff and saw robbers breaking into the village, causing chaos and destruction. I watched as the robber mercilessly attacked the villagers with his knife. Fear enveloped me as I cautiously sneaked into the village, trying to save whoever I could. I hid behind a large tree and witnessed the village falling into chaos. Just when I didn't know what to do, I heard a familiar scream. "Let me go!" I peeked out. I saw the girl I secretly admired, Chloe, being caught by the robber. I watched as the robber laughed mockingly at Chloe's face. These bastards. I couldn't bear to see these robbers about to humiliate Chloe. I couldn't help but rush out. I took out these bastards with a knife. But then I had a second thought. But going out in this situation is just courting death. I must cherish this life that I barely managed to salvage. Sneaking away quietly is the best choice. Just as I was about to turn and leave, The robber directly threw Chloe to the ground with a swing of his hand. He said, as he held up his jacket, "I will take good care of you, my dear." Chloe screamed in fear. "No, please don't!" Listening to this heartbreaking scream, I could not resist any longer. I lunged at that guy with a flying leap. To my surprise, that guy casually blocked my fatal strike with his hand. He also threw me aside, and I endured the pain all over my body, shouting loudly to Chloe, "Run quickly, don't just stand there in a daze." Little did I know, Chloe shouted in fear, "Tucker, yeah, be careful behind you." With a "pew" sound, a sharp sword pierced through my chest. I endured the immense pain and watched the robber pull out the sword from my chest. At this moment, I felt like all my strength had been drained. I had no more energy left. I fell to the ground stiffly. Chloe was once again knocked down by the robber and had her clothes torn off. I could only watch helplessly, unable to do anything. Just as my eyes were getting blurred and I was about to die, I heard Chloe's heart-wrenching scream next to my ear. "Tucker, yes, save me." Suddenly, a mysterious and ancient voice woke me up. "Kid of ya family, I have been waiting for you for a long time." I saw my soul floating in midair. Where am I? I stood in front of a huge, unfamiliar yet familiar stone door. I was amazed to see a black tattoo on the door that was identical to mine. The stone door opened with a loud rumble. At that moment, my soul also returned to my body. I opened my crimson eyes. At this moment, the black tattoo on my chest emerged, emitting dazzling rays of light. I feel filled with power throughout my body. Robbers, prepare to die. My name is Tucker, yeah. Just now my dream girl Chloe was being bullied by a robber. I was stabbed to death by the robber just for her. Just as I thought I was about to die, I unexpectedly activated the ancestral golden finger. Upon the arrival of the golden finger, my temperament changed drastically, with a smirk on my face. The robber doesn't know I have been resurrected with full health. He is still insulting Chloe. I only saw a swoosh. I pressed down on the robber's head. The next second, his head and body parted ways, and I had a face full of enjoyment. However, at this moment, I am running around in an alternate dimension. I have no idea what is happening outside. Inside the stone door in the alternate dimension, there is a black dragon entwined in chains. I have never seen such a world from my childhood to adulthood. I was so scared that I ran and shouted, "Don't scare my soul. I don't want to die yet." When Black Dragon saw me running away in fear, he quickly spoke up. "I am a dragon, not some ghost or monster." I was stunned when I heard this. The Black Dragon's huge head loomed close to me and said, "To me, you are a once-in-a-century opportunity. How could I let you die so easily?" At this moment, the robbers outside reacted. A group of people holding weapons rushed towards me. I leaped lightly and flew into the sky. I looked down at the robber, feeling very excited inside. Now I feel like I have divine assistance. I knocked down the robbers with punches and kicks. I quickly took care of them with just 3 punches and 2 kicks. Seeing the situation, the robbers all charged towards me. But with my golden finger technique, I only needed to use 1 move at the beginning. I then began to kill recklessly. I easily dealt with all the robbers. Only the guy who stabbed me with a sword was left. Chloe sat there in shock, watching the scene. And that guy, seeing the situation wasn't good, actually took Chloe hostage to threaten me. "Kid, if you want to save this woman, you must let me go." But he forgot. Now, it's me he can't afford to offend. I only saw myself brush and then cut off the robber's entire hand holding the knife. The robber was in excruciating pain. I didn't give him any chance to react at all. I directly crushed the robber's head with 1 hand. I watched the blood in my hand sink into madness. I fainted before Chloe could react. At this moment, inside the alternate dimension, the Black Dragon actually interrogated my soul. Do you desire to have a lot of duo cultivation cultivating mates? This question really confuses me when I'm pretending to be serious. I indignantly refuse to answer. I don't want to answer such a vulgar question. With a loud rumble, Black Dragon arrives speechless. It's the limit now, boy, time is running out. Remember everything I'm going to say next, boy. The black tattoo on your chest is a powerful cultivator's curse on your family for generations to come. The black dragon then stretched out its enormous claw and pointed it at my forehead. Listen, kid, I bestow upon you my last bit of power. If you don't want to die, make good use of this power. Enter the cultivating world as soon as possible, become stronger, and have more women. Duo Cultivation Death Countdown. Please complete Duo Cultivation within 60 days. As I stared at the screen that suddenly appeared in front of me, I was stunned. Takuya level Chi Cultivation first stage, without martial arts skill, is in a cursed state. Just yesterday, I killed all the robbers with the power of Black Dragon. After that, I fell into a coma. When I woke up, I found a letter from Chloe saying she was afraid of retaliation from the robber. She failed to persuade the villagers to take me with them. She told me to live well, and then she ran away with the remaining villagers. A crow's cry caught my attention. I pushed open the door and looked at the floor filled with corpses. Are these all killed by me? Suddenly, there was a ding. The system suddenly gave me a rookie quest to kill a blood wolf. I haven't figured out the situation yet. I heard a wolf howl above my head. The fresh blood of the corpse on the ground attracted the blood wolf in the forest. I was scared and broke out in a cold sweat. Is this the blood wolf from the legendary? Before I could react in any way, the blood wolf pounced at me head-on. A loud bang startled the entire ground. The wolf's leg was only 1 centimeter away from my vital area. I was so scared that my face turned purple. Isn't this ridiculous? Let me kill the blood wolf at the Chi Cultivation second stage. I ran away as fast as my legs could carry me. I really wish my parents had given me an extra pair of legs. Just as I was fleeing in despair, the system also reminded me to complete the blood wolf quest promptly, as the blood wolf is currently in a state of abnormality. It has eaten too much, causing a significant decrease in speed. It will take 1 more minute to recover from this state. I thought to myself, isn't this the perfect opportunity? I should shake it off quickly while I can. I was still feeling happy when I turned around. System, are you here to finish me off? Is that an abnormal state blood wolf? It is running much faster than me. With a loud roar, Blood Wolf pounced again. I relied on agile footwork to narrowly dodge an attack, just like that. We, 1 person and 1 wolf, chasing each other in the forest. The system also reminded that Blood Wolf's state will be lifted in only 15 seconds. I saw that the situation was not right. If I hide again, I will definitely die. I took out my dagger. I can only fight it out now. I saw the time getting shorter and shorter. The countdown started at 10 seconds. With a determined look in my eyes, I rushed forward without hesitation. Even if I couldn't kill it, I had to make it lose the ability to chase me. With 5 seconds left, I used the vine to jump onto the tree. Blood Wolf roared angrily at me from under the tree, with only 2 seconds left. I let go of the vine. I rolled over and fiercely stabbed the dagger into Blood Wolf's eye. I did it. I didn't expect Blood Wolf to feel pain. It carried me crashing through the woods. Did it lose its mind in pain? It actually ran to a cliff. Ghostly howls and wolf cries came from the sky. Stopped quickly with a ding sound. The system prompts that the quest is completed. All injuries have been healed, and the inventory bar has been unlocked. With a bang, in the sunny forest, a red claw appeared out of nowhere. A woman holding a scepter is riding a giant spider towards me. System prompt. The consecutive quest to join the Blue Cloud sect has been generated. My name is Takuya, and I found myself once again in this familiar position being pinned down by a pink-haired girl with 2 ponytails. In my hand, I was still holding on to something soft and squishy. All this just after completing the stupid system's quest to kill the second stage Blood Wolf. At this moment, I was lying on top of the Blood Wolf's corpse, gasping for breath heavily. Suddenly, the system prompted a notification for the Gwai pill. I got the Gwai pill of Blood Wolf according to the prompt. Just as I was admiring how big this Gwai pill is, a large spider suddenly appeared. I got so scared that I threw the Gwai pill 3 feet high directly. I unexpectedly got robbed by the long legs on the spider's back. Mature girl. I only heard the girl say, "Don't worry. My spider is very well behaved and won't hurt you." She then said that she is Lydia, the head of the medicine hall at the Blue Cloud sect, and continued, "Little brother, I'll give you a chance. Give me this Gwai pill, and I'll let you work for me as my subordinate. What do you think?" What twisted logic. She takes my stuff and still wants me to work for her. Living in a dream. I angrily demanded that she return my Gwai pill. Unexpectedly, Lydia's face darkened after hearing this. She directly waved to the staff. A loud noise and a large crater appeared on the ground in an instant. Lydia asked me with a smile, "I didn't hear clearly just now. Can you say it again?" I saw the system prompt that Lydia is not just 2 levels higher than me. I immediately said, please be sure to accept this Gwai pill." Ding! The system prompts that the intimacy level of the duo cultivation quest has exceeded 90%. There is a high probability of directly engaging in duo cultivation. I watched as the long-legged mature girl happily commanded the little spider to set off. I'm afraid I might end up being blasted into smithereens. What left me speechless was that she actually told me that I don't qualify to be a disciple of the Blue Cloud sect and can only be a servant. I feel that she is so indifferent. What a joke. I won't be a servant, I'm out of here. Lydia waved her hand. It's too late to run now. The system prompts again at this time. Join the Blue Cloud sect quest is forced to complete. Then, majestic mountains surrounded by mist started to appear. A tremendously massive black shadow descends from the sky. It directly knocks the guarding disciple flying. I hugged Lydia's thigh, feeling dizzy and wanting to vomit. I didn't expect Lydia to kick me directly and knock me down. She made me black and blue with a fall. She made me report to the medicine hall by myself. I could only follow the guidance of the disciple guarding the gate towards the direction of the medicine hall. I had just arrived when I heard the rustling sound under my feet. A figure emerged from the bushes, and I walked forward to meet them. I wanted to get to know if they were from the medicine hall. I unexpectedly frightened the girl, causing her to scream, "Who are you?" The next scene made me very embarrassed. How come she was peeing there? The woman shouted at me, "I heard that there's a creepy guy around medicine hall. So it's you." She was so angry that she didn't even mention her pink panties before charging at me. I looked at the system prompt and saw that the woman was at the 8th stage of chi cultivation level. I know that explanations won't work, so I can only run away as fast as I can. With a "pu" sound, the system prompted that I was hit by a tranquilizer dart. The woman directly slapped me down to the ground. "I'll kill you, you creepy guy," I said. "Miss, it's a misunderstanding." But the woman in front of me didn't listen at all. Just as I struggled in a panic, my hands directly grabbed the beautiful woman's big boobs, solidifying my reputation as a creepy guy. When I first entered the medicine hall, I was mistaken for a creepy guy and got beaten up. If it weren't for the fact that there haven't been any men in the medicine hall for 200 years who would come to do odd jobs. You are all chosen candidates for my duo cultivation. Just because I defended too much and pinched the pink-haired girl's big boobs, the pink-haired girl pressed me to the ground. She blushed with anger and gave me a beating. Suddenly, with a bang, there was an explosion at the medicine hall over there. I was pulled by someone with pink hair to the medicine hall. Inside the medicine hall, several younger girls with disheveled clothes rushed out. It turns out the pill furnace exploded. Several younger girls turned around and saw me. They asked Pinkhair who I was. Pinkhair said I was the creepy guy who was peeping. As soon as they heard this, those younger girls rolled up their sleeves and prepared to beat me to death right then and there. No way. Killing him would let him off too easily. Just throw him directly into the forging pill furnace. I was scared and quickly explained that I am Lydia, the head of the medicine hall, and just brought the servant over. The younger girls didn't believe me at all. The medicine hall hasn't accepted men for 200 years. How dare you impersonate the head of the hall's name? However, Pinkhair said a lot, but she didn't kill me in the end. She instead locked me in prison. I have to wait for the head of hall to come back and make a decision. The countdown to death in duo cultivation is 30 days. I plead with head of hall Lydia to cultivate with me in duo cultivation. Lydia picked up a stick and tried to beat me to death. Remaining 10 days until the end of the duo cultivation event. I begged Pinkhair to accompany me once. Pinkhair chased me with scissors, intending to castrate me. Countdown, only 1 day left. I begged them desperately to accompany me for a duo cultivation session. Unfortunately, no one accompanied me in the last 0 days. I was directly engulfed by the black tattoo. Don't do it. Phew, it was just a dream. Thank goodness. Looking at the system prompt, there are still 59 days. Although it was a dream, it wasn't completely a dream. The system also kindly reminds me to find someone close to cultivation for duo cultivation just in case. I suddenly remembered there seems to be a rookie reward. Let me click to see. Black Dragon Essence Method. Chi Cultivation Volume. It's still a heaven rank method, looks pretty powerful. I lightly touched the bookbar method and it turned into a physical form in my hand. I opened it and saw that Chi Cultivation second stage can be cultivated now. At this moment, I petrified, as I am only at Chi Cultivation first stage. Stupid. I directly threw the method out. What a broken system. This is trouble. There are 59 days left before the curse is activated. I have no way to enhance my strength at all. I don't even know how long I'll be trapped for. Ding, system prompts. Reading the introduction of pharmacy pill knowledge will grant you entrance level forging pharmacy pill skill. Forging pharmacy pill is such a good thing. I suddenly thought that the mature girl in black pantyhose only hugged me after taking some kind of medicine. If there is something similar to pharmacy pill in the book, then I will be saved. Continuing, the system guided me to the right direction of effort. It directly activated the function of automatically reading books for me. My name is Takuya, and the countdown to death in the duo cultivation has reached 59 days in order to survive. I start to learn forging enchantment drugs. I only listen to the system prompt, asking me to sit cross-legged in meditation. Knowledge is in my brain now. Congratulations, host, on obtaining the skill, entrance level pill forging. Very quickly, the pill forging skill leveled up. One after another, the system kept prompting for skill upgrades. Time passes by so quickly, 10 days later. Lydia, this woman finally came back. Lydia hadn't even walked through the door before being welcomed by Pink-haired. She landed in Lydia's arms. Hannah, what's wrong with you? Pink-haired said as she rubbed against her. Head of Hall, you're finally back. You have no idea how difficult the quest you assigned us this time is. Pill Furnace has exploded 3 times already. Not only that, we caught a creepy guy. Lydia felt uneasy and quickly walked to the prison. Where is the person? She couldn't help but feel a little confused. A big hand reached out towards them in the darkness. I said hoarsely, It's me. I'm really starving now. Sisters, don't just stand there, give me some food. Lydia apologized. Tucker, long time no see. When I see the head of Hall, it feels like seeing a family member. I really miss you, head of Hall. Lydia looked at Tucker with a ghostly expression and said, Come, have a big pill first before we talk. Sobbing, the head of Hall you are truly a great person. I will speak while eating. Lydia breaks out in a sweat. Always feeling a bit sorry for you. In addition, arrange for Tucker to stay in the pill forging room. Hannah immediately refused upon hearing this. The head of Hall cannot. The pill forging room is for women only. It may be inconvenient for a male to go there. The pharmacy room is short-staffed. When this was said, it suits my intention. I immediately said, Head of Hall, Hannah makes a valid point, and the disciple is willing to go to the pharmacy room. Just in time, the system rewarded me with an entrance-level pharmacy identification. It happens that I can take a look at the pharmacy. Pharmacy room, here I come. Ding! The system detected that the host completed the dual cultivation special quest on their own and issued the quest to forge an entrance-rank enchantment drug, the hidden quest. A piece of cake! What's going on? Now even system looks down on me. But what is this enemy elimination quest all about? Then Hannah took me to the pharmacy room to familiarize myself with the environment. Just arrived at the pharmacy room, I casually grabbed one. The system automatically identified it. Grass quality, ordinary. This thing can even recognize quality. I quickly rushed into the depths of the pharmacy room. Hannah said, Where are you going? I look at the pharmacy in front of me. Grass, best quality. Forging success rate plus 50%. Efficacy plus 50%. I picked up a treasure. Hannah over here saw me and ignored me. She has a quick temper. Listen to people properly, idiot. And she didn't forget to give me a blow to the head. Then she dragged me like a shrew towards a room. This is where you will live in the future. Now work for me honestly. After saying that, she didn't forget to show her power by turning the best quality pharmacy in my hand into ashes. My best quality grass. Just when I was feeling sentimental. Hannah waved her hand and left directly. I was so angry that I gritted my teeth. Hannah, wait for me. Once I've successfully practiced my enchantment drug, you'll be the first one to try it. What is it like accidentally digging into the women's bathhouse while digging a hole? My name is Tucker, yeah, just now. In order to stay alive, I came up with a solution. I dug a tunnel to the pill forging room in the forging pharmacy, but I didn't find the right location, and I dug into the women's bathhouse. I poked my head out and saw a scene that overwhelmed me. It is truly a sight to behold. Suddenly, the sixth sense of the younger girls has taken over. They feel as if someone is peeping, yelling, Who's there? I was fortunate to hide underground in time. Thinking back on the scene just now, it was so beautiful, stirring up my springtime emotions. Before long, I finally dug to the pill forging room. I quickly opened the inventory bar and took out the medicinal herbs. Looking at the dazzling array of pill recipes, I found it a bit difficult to choose, so I thought for a moment. Effectiveness. I should start forging from the most needed ones first. I thought about it, and then I started. Do not let me down, Taoist pill and enchantment drug. I fight for my life. I have started the long process of pill forging. Holy crap, pill forging is truly not a job for humans. It's even more exhausting than fighting wolves. I have finally completed the forging. Looking at the forging pill furnace system in front of me, please don't deceive me. I slowly opened it, and a burst of golden light emerged. It's done. 20 Taoist pills have been stored in the system, still with 50 times the efficacy. I hurriedly took one out. Come on, 50 times the efficacy. I just swallowed it, and a wave of energy swept through my body. The medicine's power spread throughout my body, and then there was a sharp sound. I have broken through to the second stage of chi cultivation. Continuing, the system keeps reminding me that my level is increasing. This feeling is really awesome. I slowly advance to the chi cultivation 3rd stage, 4th stage, and 6th stage. 7th stage, and I only stopped at the 8th stage. I can feel the powerful energy coursing through my body. It's amazing. Next, as long as I make good use of this system to level up, I will be able to break the curse of the Ye family and reach the peak while alive. The system is now prompting me that reaching the 8th stage of chi cultivation will unlock the divine perception first layer, allowing the outward projection of spiritual power to explore the surrounding 50 meters. The divine perception seems a bit underwhelming, but it's still a good bonus. I will give it a try then. Divine perception activated. I see myself appearing within a range of 50 meters around me in an instant in my mind. Not bad. I can actually ignore obstacles and investigate in all directions. Suddenly a personal shadow appears, and I open my eyes. There are people nearby. At night, it is silent. I see a man and a woman talking in the dark. Is the plan proceeding smoothly? Look at what senior disciple said. How could master go wrong with the items he presented? Yesterday in the pill forging room, for furnaces of cultivation pills were wasted. Upon hearing this, he pressed her against the wall. His hands continued to roam untamedly over yellow-haired girl's body. Sleazily he said, "Well done, I'll give you a reward." Yellow-haired girl enjoyed it, but felt disgusted. She said, "Senior disciple, wait for Lydia to fall. But please don't forget about me." After hearing this, Dirty Guy pinched her ass with one hand. He leered and said, "Don't worry, I won't forget about you once the plan succeeds." It was in this romantic and intimate moment between the two. With a swoosh, Hannah jumped down from the tree. How dare you conspire with outsiders to harm the head of Hall? They saw that things were falling apart, so Dirty Guy decided to take drastic action. He directly flashed up and launched an attack towards Hannah. A mere chi cultivation level dares to act wantonly in front of my foundation level. The Dirty Guy grabbed Hannah's wrist. Before Hannah could react, he punched her and sent her flying. I witnessed all of this inside the room. Cultivator is really good at playing. I saw Dirty Guy carrying Hannah into the room. He is about to do unspeakable things to Hannah. I hid behind the pill furnace, afraid to make a sound. Hannah sees through the schemes between men and women. She was caught off guard and captured as furnace material due to being weaker than expected. What would you do when you see her about to fall into the tiger's mouth? They arrived at the pill forging room. Dirty Guy just threw Hannah heavily onto the ground. He looked at the heavily injured and unconscious Hannah in front of him. Yellowhair still hasn't forgotten to congratulate Dirty Guy on getting Hannah, who possesses the water spiritual root. She is the chosen cultivating mate of Cloud Honor Hall's third disciple. Dirty Guy couldn't wait after listening and couldn't help but take off his clothes, lying on top of Hannah. He reminded Yellowhair to stand guard at the door, while he wanted to thoroughly absorb her. Having said that, Dirty Guy greedily smelled the scent on Hannah's body, with a lecherous smile on his face. So fragrant! Is this the body scent of someone with innate furnace material? Then he directly pulled apart Hannah's top to reveal a red bellyband. Having heard that the body scent of someone with furnace material could accelerate a man's blood circulation, he never expected to feel somewhat obstructed in his heartbeat for a moment. Is this effect really so strong? Then, Dirty Guy held his head, feeling like he had a splitting headache. Something doesn't feel right. Then a burst of choking sounds came. Dirty Guy endured the pain and turned his head to look. "Who are you?" I saw myself calmly rising from the pill furnace, Felix Senior Disciple Foundation 2nd stage. Nice to meet you for the first time. A small dose of wakened drug is a sign of respect. This wakened drug has the effect of refreshing the mind and nourishing the soul, tempering the temperament. But if you use it with a distracted mind, it is easy to cause the meridians to flow backward. Dirty Guy looked shocked. This guy is an expert. He actually saw through my level at a glance. I looked at Felix, who was easily scared by me, and pretended to continue to act like an expert. But at this moment, Yellowhair beside me broke free from the mouth binding. "Senior brother, don't be fooled by this kid. This kid called Tucker is just a chi cultivation first stage servant that Lydia picked up. In my heart, I thought you can't wait for me to show off before speaking." Upon hearing that I was mocking him, Felix erupted in anger directly. "I will tear you into pieces." He waded directly into a frenzy of attacking me. Fortunately, my strength has greatly increased at this moment. I dodged the fatal attacks by moving flexibly. But I still ended up with a lot of injuries. Impressive. Is this the strength of the foundation level? I looked at the golden finger bestowed upon me by the system, which increased my defense, speed, and strength by 50%. Come on and kill me. You're not qualified enough. It's my turn next. I exerted all my strength and threw a punch. The powerful force sent Felix flying 10 meters away. My power created a vortex on the wall. Felix covered his stomach and uttered his last words. You are not at all at the first stage of chi cultivation. After speaking these words, he died. I was marveling at the power the system gave me, which exceeded my imagination. The system reminded me that the enemy elimination quest is only 50% complete. The target, who has ill intentions towards you, has not been completely eliminated. I tensed up, and my gaze shifted towards yellow hair. Are you saying that the system wants me to kill her too?